Sheik Jassim's new policy is, Manchester will not fight with anyone, it will be friendly with everyone. The Glazers family, owners of Manchester United, are soon selling the club. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is among those known to want to buy the club. The Qatari billionaire believes he will most likely buy the club and has already begun to define the club's policies. The Qatari billionaire says that Manchester United will not have any problems with any club or player, and that the club will try to be friendly with everyone. This decision is said to be a good thing for Mason Greenwood. Because Greenwood has not played for Manchester United for a long time and is a player banned from entering the club facilities. But Qatari billionaire Sheik Jassim believes that with this decision, everyone will have a second chance. Mason Greenwood is a very talented player, but he hasn't played for a long time because of what happened to him. I think that when Mason is forgiven, he will be able to go back to his old days soon with Ten Hag. Well, what is your opinion on this matter? Do you think that Jassim's thought is correct? Manchester United starlet outlines Ten Hag's words of wisdom following first senior start. Manchester United youngster Facundo Pellistri revealed that boss Erik Ten Hag wanted him to run behind and enjoy the game ahead of his senior start. Pellistri made his debut as a United player against Real Betis in the second leg of the Europa League last 16. He played well and played the full 90 minutes, feeling how much Ten Hag trusted him. The Uruguayan international played 6 games before that game, but those matches were only 102 minutes long. After completing his first 90 as a United player, he must be confident. Given the talent Pellistri has, we wouldn't be surprised if he starts more matches for us in the near future. The United boss has not hesitated in giving young players a chance to shine on the biggest of stages. We have already seen how Alejandro Garnacho played in his first full season here before unfortunately picking up an injury last week. While he's no longer young, Marcus Rashford's transformation of form tells us Ten Hag knows how to get the most out of the players. Arsenal, Manchester United linked with Serge MilinkovicSavik. Premier League giants Arsenal and Manchester United could make a move for Serge MilinkovicSavik as Lazio could lower the asking price. According to Fishages, Arsenal and Manchester United have Serge MilinkovicSavik on the transfer list. The 28-year-old Serie A star will enter the final year of his contract as Lazio can lower the price he wants after a noticeable drop in their performance since the World Cup. Serge MilinkovicSavik could leave Italy in the summer after many successful seasons with Lazio. The Serie A club president has long considered selling the Serbian midfielder, but has always set a high price for it. The Serie A side could even reduce their mammoth asking price to facilitate a deal, as they want to use the funds to rebuild their squad. Lazio president Claudio Lotito has once asked for 100 to 120 million euros for the 28-year-old Serie A star, but no team has made such a high offer. The report links Arsenal and Manchester United to a move, while insisting that Lazio can agree on a sale of around 60 million euros. Ten Hag may like to sign players that would bring immediate success to the club and their growing stature. The Red Devils have similar targets like Harry Kane in mind, but the idea of MilinkovicSavik may stem from their need for a high-profile midfielder. Jamie Carragher says Manchester United face real fight to finish in top 4. Jamie Carragher believes there is no guarantee that Manchester United will finish the Premier League in the top 4. United are currently third in the league and are expected to finish there and qualify for the Champions League alongside league leaders Arsenal and Manchester City. While it's surprising to see United drop into the top 4 given their incredible form lately, it has the downside that their match density is much higher than their rivals due to their continued presence in the FA Cup and Europa League. What that result does is bring Manchester United back into the pack in terms of the top 4 positions, the Liverpool legend told Sky Sports. Everyone thinks that Manchester United will finish in the top 4, but I don't think so. United fans will be upset, but I think they will go lower, said Jim Carragher. Manchester United, Chelsea pushing to sign Romeo Lavie. According to Sasha Tavalieri, Manchester United and Chelsea will fight hard for Romeo Lavie's services. The 19-year-old is doing wonders for Southampton in the upcoming season. As a result, many clubs want to see him in their ranks. The former City midfielder has grown stronger since joining the Saints. He played 24 times in all competitions and scored 2 goals. The Belgian midfielder gives a regular performance. The 19-year-old's current contract expires in the summer of 2027, but given the interest in him, he may leave the team before next season. Meanwhile, Manchester United is one of the clubs coveting the 19-year-old player. Erik ten Hag has done a fantastic job since arriving in Manchester. The Red Devils have already won a trophy under the Dutch coach. However, it has identified areas where reinforcement is needed. Ten Hag is keen on adding depth in the center of the park, and he believes adding Lavie will allow them to rotate Casemiro as well as plan for the future. Jadon Sanchos' challenge at Manchester United just got harder. It was 2.5 years in the making, but Facundo Pellistri did not disappoint in his first start for Manchester United. For a player who has hardly ever hit the ball for United, Pellistri showed no fear when given the long-awaited chance and always wanted to move the ball forward and get into suitable positions. The 21-year-old remains very raw and has a lot of developments to do, but the materials are there for a really dangerous winger who can create chances and be a thorn in the side of fullbacks. He returned from his hiatus out of the side looking fresh and made a quick impact with important goals against Leeds and Leicester, but has been struggling to consistently make decisive contributions in attack or hold down a regular spot in the side. With Antony preferred on the right and Marcus Rashford, who tends to start from the left, it leaves little room for Sancho to insert himself into the team. Pellistri's recent appearance complicates Sancho's struggle to secure a name on the roster. The talented and hungry winger is working hard to beat Sancho, which shows that Sancho will fall into the background in the standings. There remains a quality player in Sancho, that's obvious, but after being given time to get to the best place both physically and mentally, he will soon have to start showing it. Phil Jones has made eye-watering sum from Manchester United as star enters final months of contract. Phil Jones remains a forgotten figure at Manchester United as permanent injury issues push him further into the background. But as he nears the end of his 12-year career at Old Trafford, the former English international has made a fortune since signing Sir Alex Ferguson of Blackburn Rovers. Jones joined United in a £16 million deal in 2011 after emerging as one of the country's brightest young defenders at Ewood Park. Relentless injuries from 2014 to now have seen the 31-year-old spend more time in rehabilitation than on the pitch. Overall, it is thought that Jones has been paid at least £42 million by United on his salary alone since Ferguson hired him in 2011.